On the back of economic liberalization in the 1990s, India had been included among the BRICS, those developing nations whose economic potential was expected to take them to the heights of the world economy. Over the same time, expectations that India might increasingly define its political interests to match its economic clout have in turn grown. Particularly in a West that sees in India's democratic heritage the potential for strategic partnership. And in stark contrast to Asia's other billion-person emerging power, India has simultaneously cultivated an attractive global image of social and cultural dynamism. India's rise in geostrategic terms is rendered all the more significant since its power resides at the confluence of the United States. Two great hegemonic challenges: counterterrorism operations in Afghanistan and Pakistan, and the management of China's growing regional assertiveness. If India's proud non-alignment during the Cold War had given it a leadership role in the developing world, its 21st century position places it at the heart of superpower geopolitics. Still, for all India's success, its undoubted importance, and despite its undisputed potential, there is cause for caution in assessing India's claim to superpower status. The still entrenched divisions of caste structure are being compounded by the emergence of new inequalities of wealth stemming from India's economic success. India's economic success continues to come with an environmental cost that is unsustainable. Domestically, insurgent violence affects large parts of India, creating risks and imposing additional costs on investment and economic development. Long-standing disputes necessitate that India focus its security concerns on its immediate borders and near abroad, stymieing efforts to define its strategic interests in a broader regional or global context. India will continue to play a constructive international role in, among other things, the financial diplomacy of the G20. And it certainly has a soft power story to tell as a model of liberal political and economic development. As LSE Ideas Philippe Roman Chair Ramachandra Guha argues here, it is doubtful whether India should seek to become a superpower. The bright lights of great power diplomacy may serve only to distract from the pressing requirements of India's domestic development, which to date has neither locked in its successes nor laid out a sustainable path for the future. Whether India will be willing or able to resist the calling of superpower status remains to be seen. The United States, in particular, is placing India at the very heart of its strategic reorientation, and with it, the orientation of the rest of the world, towards Asia. India's importance for others will undoubtedly create the temptation to play the superpower role. Detached and considered judgment should counsel India to regard such entreaties with due caution.